Hey YouTube, this is Brandy. How are you doing? I have been on here prior to this video about a year and a half to 2 years ago. It's been a minute through this pandemic. I made 2 to 3 videos back then, but during this time, I have been seeking God. I've known Him. I believe, always believed in Him, but I was the type where I wasn't, I didn't have a relationship with Him. And so now that's what I've been working on. And I would call on Him, when I needed Him. Like, Jesus, help me now. Or, Jesus, what do I do? But now it's different. I'm building a relationship with Him. I'm always talking with Him. I'm thanking Him. I'm worshiping Him. So yeah, it has been wonderful, eye opening. I've learned so much, and have so much more to learn. But I'm here after about what I just said, a year and a half to 2 years, and um, I plan on making videos, different content. Really not sure the angle exactly yet, but I plan on working on it and putting something out for right now every Wednesday. That is my goal. So that's what I will be working on. And but this video right here, I've talked about a disease I was diagnosed with. Today, I chose today to put out this video because today marks the 7 year mark of the day I was diagnosed with the autoimmune disease that I was speaking of in the prior videos. And so today I want to speak on what I've been through since then, or not since then, just period. But in a different aspect, because I've already spoken on what symptoms I've had and what I've dealt with. But you know, I was thinking that I wasn't healed completely, which I am believing God for. That He is, because He is the healer. So I believe that He is going to heal me completely. Um, However He's going to do it, I believe He's going to do it. And so um, I used to, I was in the mindset of me having to be totally healed to testify on what He has done for me. But um, through this, I've learned that I can testify at any moment, any day, on what He has done and what He has brought me through, what He has done for me. So today I am speaking on um, His goodness, God's goodness. So my journey has been far from easy. It has been far from easy. Like I said, 7 years ago, yeah, I was diagnosed. And within 3 days of having symptoms, I was paralyzed from the waist down. And from that point on, I've had spasms and what is it called? Burning in my body, feeling like flames of fire just going down my backside, down to through my legs. I've had paralysis from the neck down twice, nerve pain, spasticity. I mean, I've had, you know, there's things that could be embarrassing, but it's my journey. It's what's been happening. I'm opening up. And so I've had incontinence, losing I had lost what's it called, the ability to hold my bowels and my urine. I had involuntary movement of my body, my limbs, my body parts, you name it. Like, I even thought that I wasn't going to make it. I had attacks where literally it looked like I would be going into an exorcism. My body twisting and turning and contorting in all different ways. Like, I've been through a lot. I've been through hospital visits up to 4 months. I've been to rehabs, therapies, medications. Man, the list goes on and on. But what I'm here today to tell you is that what God has, from 7 years ago today, February 2nd, 2015, of being misdiagnosed with multiple sclerosis. They diagnosed me with multiple sclerosis. Oh, wait, let me take that back. The first diagnosis was, it was called, what is the name of it? Guillain-Barré syndrome. It's difficult to say. And then multiple sclerosis. So for a year, I was misdiagnosed, taking the wrong medication. The first year I was walking with a cane. But then after that year, I don't know if that medication did more damage or didn't help. But after that first year and was walking with the cane, I ended up in the hospital from being paralyzed from the neck down, unable to move any part of my body except my head, back and forth, back and forth. That's it. And so then they did so many tests and found out that I have a disease called, or that I'm dealing with. I'm not gonna claim it as mine, but I have been dealing with a disease called neuromyelitis optica, NMO, and it has the same symptoms, so many similar symptoms as multiple sclerosis. So it's often misdiagnosed, and so it's a rare disease. Severe attacks, like, my goodness. But like I said, from the beginning of being diagnosed and what God has brought me through, the healing already, like the deliverance from all what I was going through in the beginning to through it until now, I thank God. I thank God. I deal with a lot of constant pain on a daily still, but I do not deal with a lot of things that I was first diagnosed with and having to deal with throughout the years. I think for the past 3 to 4 years have been, I get emotional when I think about it. It has been, even though I feel like I'm going through it and it's a struggle still, daily, like literally daily, what I deal with, what He has brought me through and where I'm at now, I am so, so grateful. I am so grateful. And so I give God glory now. You don't have to be totally healed. You don't have to receive what you've been praying for or what you're believing for to give God glory. You can give it to Him in advance, or what He's already done for you. There's evidence of, that I have been freed or healed from things that I was dealing with that I didn't believe was gonna I was gonna make it, like, to be here any longer. I've had paramedics and paramedics and the firefighters come to my house deep, like 10 to 12 deep, and their eyes and mouth were open so wide because they had said they had never seen a body or a condition go through, as severe as mine. What I was going through when they arrived was terrible. If you watch the prior videos, you'll hear what I was going through. I mean, it scared my children. The neighbors heard down the street. Um, it was terrible. And so today, I give God glory for what He has brought me through and where I'm at today. From not having to experience the things that I was experiencing, in the beginning, and for the couple years after that. So, like I said, within the past 3 to 4 years, even though I deal with, constant nerve pain in my upper body, spasms, or I don't know, it's random. So, but it's not nearly as bad as what I had went through in the beginning. They couldn't find doctors didn't know what to do for the pain. They didn't know what to do for my, symptoms. They sent me home many times. My son was telling me, let's go back to the doctor. I'm like, they don't know what to do. They keep sending me home. But the last time I couldn't take it anymore. So I went, but I couldn't get in the car. My son couldn't get me in the car, so they had to call the ambulance. And I ended up getting transferred from the hospital to a rehab, and these doctors came in and they were testing different medications. They finally found medications to help me. Yeah, to help me. So even with that being said, being on so many medications, I'm only on one now, an anti-suppressant. Yeah. So I've come down from a lot of medications. I've come down from a lot of symptoms. I, in a mobile wheelchair, I'm able to get around. I'm able to do things, that I wasn't able to do. I've got mobility in my arms. I wasn't able to feed myself, so I could feed myself. I wasn't able to brush my hair. I wasn't able to do anything. So God has brought me through, He has done it. And I'm believing for Him to do the rest, It is possible with anything. It is possible with Him. With Him, anything is possible. And I am believing Him for it. And I am so ready. I am so ready. But it's all in His timing. It's all in His timing. So I thank Him. I thank Him. I thank Him over and over again. Because things could be worse still. I could be still going through it. But I thank Him for where He has brought me through and where I'm at today. And I just continue to pray. I continue to pray for healing, restoration in my body. And I continue to seek Him and get closer to Him and praise Him through it all, Give Him glory for all what He has done. Give Him, I honor Him, and I just want to live right and be right. I just want to help. I hope this helps somebody that is going through, any kind of sickness or disease, or whoever may hear this and it may touch them in whatever way. I just pray that this helps, some kind of way. That's why I wanted to start this, to spread my story, speak on my truth, you know. If I don't speak on it, God won't get the glory. So it's important for you to say what's going on, because if you don't, if you're not speaking it, you can't tell of what God has done for you, and like he deserves all the glory for what happens. And so I am telling a testimony today of what God has done for me so far, and what I'm expecting for him to continue to do, and what he will do. I believe it wholeheartedly. It is his promises, that we have to, stand on. And his promises, he is our healer. He will heal. By his stripes I am already healed. He paid the price for me. He paid the price for you. He paid the price for us, in the name of Jesus. Yes, Lord. I felt that. But yeah, so definitely it's important for your testimony to be told, whether it's when it's already done, or whether it's through what you're going through already. So this is my testimony of what God has already done for me, and what he's doing right now, and what I expect him to do. So I thank you for listening. If like I said, I'm gonna be trying to make content and deliver it every Wednesday. I'm new to this, so it's about trying to learn how to edit and figure this thing out. So in the beginning, if I'm not on task or schedule, um, and you're following me, forgive me, but I'm working on it, and I'm gonna put it out, but just grace me, and look for future content. So thank you. If you like, push the notification, or subscribe, push the notification bell so you know when videos come, and comment. I'd like to see, even if you have video suggestions, I would, really like to hear, because I'm, trying to figure out what I want to put out. So until next time, y'all take care. God bless. And thank you. Thank you for listening.